going to balance the front wheel. So the first thing you need is 2 axle stands. Cut the bits of wood to go across the top, and then hold on, you'll also need 4 of these little roller bearings. And then what the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mount these roller bearings onto the wood, and then the spindle will fit in, and then it will allow them to really freely rotate with no friction, because that's what you want. So let's mark the wood up and we'll get it ready. This doesn't have to be precision, but you just want to find the centre of your wood. So it's 13, so we'll go 6.5, 6.5, and we'll draw a line. That's the centre of our piece of wood. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mount carefully the roller bearings either side, like so, and then the spindle can sit in the middle and just roll on those and not on the piece of wood. So we have to get them high enough that they can sit there and roll, but low enough that they don't split the piece of wood. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to be a good idea. Right, I think about there. And then the spindle can sit on top of them there. So let me get those screwed in. I'm just going to put a screw through the centre of them just for them to sit on. Alright, let's get a screw on the go. Oh, that's too tight. So back it off a bit. So we've got a bit of movement on the bearing. Yeah. That's perfect. Actually, I'm probably going to do that with a normal screwdriver. Hold on. Just to make it. Oh, if I can find a Phillips screwdriver. Where's all my Phillips screwdrivers gone? That's free. Right, and then what we've got to do is get the next one mounted next to it. I'm using 4 by 20mm screws to fix these. Just do these up by hand. Right, that's looking good. Hopefully we've got enough along across the top there. Or maybe we haven't. Well, all we can do is try it. I'll make another one and we'll give it a go. Maybe I should have got bigger ones. So that's one done. Right, let me measure up and do the same again and I'll be back. Right, so we put the wheel on, give it a little spin. That should stop. Now see, it's going back the other way, so it's not balanced. If it goes the other way again, which it does, there's a heavy spot, so we've got to put a balancing weight on somewhere. You can see how long it's taking to settle down just all by itself, so that means that we've got perfect momentum going round on that wheel at the moment. Let's see. So that will take some time to stop, but where it stops is the heaviest part at the bottom, so we'll mark that with a piece of tape, and then directly opposite that, so if that stops at the 6 o'clock position, at the 12 o'clock that's where we need to put the first balancing weight. So let me leave that going because that's going to be going for ages and we'll come back. Right, so the wheel has now stopped spinning. So what I'm going to do is, on this spoke here, which is right at the bottom, I'm going to put a piece of white tape because that's the heaviest part on the wheel, and then we're going to spin it again. Just out of interest, we're going to see if I can just move the wheel now. The spoke with the white tape on ends up at the bottom again. Right, we'll leave that going for about another 10-15 minutes. So we'll put back in the garage, and there you are, the tape is at the bottom. So we've definitely found the heavy point of the tyre. Now there is still a balancing weight on the wheel here. I should take that off, and then we'll start again. I don't know why that's over there actually. I might take that off. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. You can see the in there, it's here. This is a balancing weight on the spoke. So I suppose really I should, in theory, take that off. Let's try that. Right, that's off. Oh, hang on. So we'll leave the wheel spinning now, and we'll see if we get back to where the tape is. So it's going back the other way now. There's the tape. So it's definitely the heaviest point is where that piece of tape is. So right, we'll get some balancing weights, and we'll put one at the 12 o'clock position up of that, and we'll try it again. There's our piece of tape, just wandering slowly back towards the bottom. I don't think I actually needed these bearings. It's actually spinning around enough on the bearings in the wheel, so you can do those, get rid of them. Just put it in a couple of axle stands, that's all you need. I thought about doing these bearings because I thought the whole thing wouldn't spin, but yeah, all you need to do is support it on its spindle and it works in there. There's the piece of tape here. So taking that balance weight off, now the tape's not at the bottom, right at the bottom here at 6 o'clock, it's just slightly off. So that's where the heaviest part is now, here. So we'll spin it again and let that run, and then now that balance weight's off, we'll see if it does. I might have to move the piece of tape. One other thing that will determine if we've got the wheel right, if we move it up to here and let go of it, it shouldn't actually move, but you can see that the white tape pulls it down towards the bottom bit. Or we move the white tape up to about 11 o'clock where my thumb is, then it mills. But what we do is once we've got it balanced, wherever we move it to, let go of it, it shouldn't move, then you know it's balanced. I didn't achieve my objective, getting the wheels back on, but obviously it's down to the balancing weights, so I can't put all that back on, but the forks are on. That's a real good achievement this weekend, all built in, sitting there. We've sorted out all the spaces and everything, so we just got to wait for the wheel weights to balance that up. And yes, I've got to move my piece of tape because it's in the wrong place. But